Greetings. Greetings to whoever will join. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Greetings. Greetings. Or afternoon or evening. Wherever I meet you. Wherever I greet you, I meet you. Not my saying. Um, what I'm doing now, I'm show everybody. I have to get my other, well, I have different stands here, and well, because there's always so much going on, let me get the other stand. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. All right, well, it's here about somewhere here in the area of interest. Oh my goodness. But anyway, what I have here, I have this, it's a, move this down, hold on a second. What this is here is a cart with the wheels. I bought this 2 or 3 years ago. I had it in the garage, $5. So I just bought new wheels, and I had taken out the old wheels, and I put some other wheels in here. But, you see that? The other wheels, well, they were okay, but what I did was, because this thing was so old, when I removed the original wheels, it had, the old original wheels had the cap on them, but because they were so dirty and just, nasty, I took them out. Here they go. These are the old wheels, and it had that piece on it. These I can make art with. I'll clean them up and make art. Oh, and for your tires, always carry this in your car. It's a tire checker. Okay, hold on. Yeah, and this is the grade metal on this. This is stainless. This is a higher grade, because what they make now, well, it's aluminum, and aluminum to stainless is like caviar to tuna fish. It's like a knockoff to a real. Oh boy. I'll do it this way. I gotta crimp this. Oh boy, what happened? Oh, don't get carried away now. Hold on. There we go. I gotta crimp it. I have one of those crimping. I'll just use these. I'll just pinch it. I have those. I have those small little gadget things. We had a welding machine here, and that was removed, along with the story I shared about stuff being taken out from a shed, which was illegal because it was not supposed to happen. And I have my documents on how I addressed it here. And well, I was told once again, I was told that there was nothing that they could do. Nothing that they could do. After telling them that, well, there was no way. My husband died intestate. Nothing. And that goes for the good old Commonwealth. Yeah. So just understand that everything that has happened to me that was negative and damaging due to incompetence, due to not bringing up the right skin shade, okay, it's going to be in my books, all right? Because being that there was nothing that could have been done, well, there's something that I'm going to do because I'm going to share the experience. I'm going to share the experience so that other people who have also had experiences that displayed incompetence and showed lack of judgment, okay? So that then they can also share their stories. Yeah. All right? Because like I said, since I'm a kid, I have witnessed injustice. All right? Because when you're a single mother, handicapped, just a mother, period. Even for families and dual families, a lot of places they don't like to rent to people that have children. All right? So, yeah, a whole lot. And you know how I say I talk about stories, right? Things that have actually happened. This goes back to 19. All right, this is Geraldo Rivera. Geraldo Rivera, the good Geraldo Rivera, the reporter, the Borican Geraldo Rivera, who made his way and then made his money and did his thing. He worked, listen to what I'm going to say carefully. In the late 60s, he worked for Herman Badillo. Herman Badillo was the Bronx Borough president. We lived in an apartment with this creepy, really, somebody you just want to regurgitate on. This house, no heat, no hot water, all kinds of nonsense that landlords do. Okay. We were going to be homeless, all right? We were going to become homeless. So my mother reached out to the Bronx Borough president. Geraldo Rivera called, right? I answered the phone. And because I hear things backwards, I called him Rebecca. I'll never forget it. Rebecca from Sunnybrook Farm. I don't know where I got that. I might have seen a commercial in a word association, or I might have been, I don't remember, anyway. And then my mother laughed and she's like, oh, this is Geraldo Rivera, not Rebecca from Sunnybrook. They all laughed. He got us into Edenwald Projects, okay? So I share these stories because injustice is a fungus. Injustice is a fungus amongst us. That's in my poem. I have that written. And when Geraldo Rivera is still alive, if Geraldo Rivera's memory is not altered and damaged, maybe he'll remember this phone call. All right? But I tell these stories because injustice has been so prevalent. My family. Now, my mom was a white woman. She was white. But being a handicapped woman with 4 kids, well, you go into that. You're at the bottom of the barrel. You understand? You're at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to the needs that you're going to require. All right? But, well, we survived. Our stepfather, he was always, he was Mr. Moneybags. He had a new car every 2 years. He leased a new car. He worked for sanitation. New car every 2 years. Sanitation. The thing is with the city, you work any gig with a tour. Hold on, I gotta get my mallet. Any gig with a tour, on those days off, you could work other gigs. You understand? So that's what he did. And those other gigs bought him his cars. He was flash. His pinky ring. My stepfather was a typical Italian. He had a name for everybody. When my son my son was a baby, he'd go up there, right? Now, Tommy could stay, you could leave. No, they would. I would let my son stay over. Anyway, he would take him for his haircuts. Woodlawn, Iggy. The guy's name was Iggy Cardulo. My son would be able to say that guy's name like so well. Yeah, but he always had funny names. Especially like with the guys from sanitation. Hey, that's Jimmy the Irishman. How you doing? Where's your beer and potato? He was just comical, like, you know. Anyway, yeah. So the injustice was what it was, and you know, it's well. That's why for people, poor people, or people that have these jobs that, okay, you make $60,000, $70,000 a year, but after taxes and after your insurance, you know. But you see, the media will, certain networks, they'll emphasize, oh, welfare queen, this, that, or the other. The freaking queens, sweetie pies, the queens are the corporate executives, all right? These people who get freaking bonuses. And then you got these people who they'll have a business, you know, minimum wage should be increased. Oh, but that's going to throw off profit margin. Really? It's going to throw off profit. So could you live on a minimum wage salary? I don't think so. I gotta print this. So I don't want to turn it over and have the wheels popping out. That's why I plan on taking it for any road rides. But oh, come on. Why are you not doing it? Why are you not doing it? I got to pinch you with the. I gotta get those. I gotta get the needle point pinchers. Oh my God, I know the names of different tools. Oh my God. But I always say also, always let girls know about cars, car parts, engine, tranny, you know, carburetor, ignition, because then when you have something going on with your car, if some clown wants to tell you, well, listen, this is going to cost $3,000 when the part costs like $500 and you pay for labor. You know, don't let these mopes try to rip you off. They do, come get me. I'll check them. Yeah. So I became a consumer watchdog, pit bull, at a young age. You better believe it. You better freaking believe it. And you know what projects we had? There was we lived on 225th between Shefflin Place and Laconia. There was a church. They put up a tent. I told the story, right? Jubilee. I'm about, 8, 10. Everybody's there with the tambourines and praising. And then you see the bishop or whatever this dude's name was, whatever his gig was. He's got his Cadillac and I'm like, yeah, okay. I'll be right on it. Catholic school, if you didn't bring the envelope, they wanted to know when you got to school on Monday. Or they'd call your house. You understand? Charitable donations. 5013C. Every time you buy something in a thrift shop, whatever money they charge you for, they get double that. You understand? Like up here, this one store that we have, great store, they were going buck wild for a little while, charging like prices that you'd pay like in a department store. But then they started losing money because people weren't shopping. And then they were like, oh, we better get back with reality. All right, let me get the wallet. And I gotta get the pinchers. Pinchers. Hold on, everybody. I'll show off my Progresso. And not my soupy. Hold on. Oh God. Treasures of King Tut. King Tut. Oh my God. I have all these tools here. Oh my God. So much to do. Oh my God. Oh, pinchers, you're not here. You're downstairs. I was gonna make a koi pond, but I don't want to impress people too much. They would be like, oh shit. Oh man. Alright. Oh, they're downstairs. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna put these wheels in there. The same, but the thread is thicker. Oh, they might have to go in there now. Well, we'll see. Oh boy! Oh boy! Where are you? Where are you? I built that cabinet. I made this cabinet. Yes, I did. Actually, no, I made the door. The guy made the frame. I put the door together. It's easy. If you get the wood cut, okay, if you want to do a project like cabinetry or anything like that, you get the wood cut to the dimensions of what a cabinet is, okay? A cabinet comes out either 12 or 14 inches, or you can make it whatever you want for the depth. And then the height, either 30 or 36. And then the doors, and then the router. See, these were made. So each piece of wood cost $65. So instead of like $3,500 for freaking particle board, there's always so much to do. All right, where are my clippers? All right, time to go downstairs. Oh, I have to conserve my energy. What happens when you get old? You're like, oh God, let me pace my steps. How many steps did I take today? No, I get tired. I'm a tired old broad. Oh. Are you kidding me? I left this freaking door open. Oh my God. Uh-oh. More magic from Habitat. Hold on. Look at these beautiful dressers. They were $45 a piece. End tables, dovetail. So happy, so happy. Nice, nice. I love that. Because I'm a girl and I like the white dresser. Oh God. All right, ADD just kicked in. I came out to get the bull nose. I mean, the pointy ones. Oh my God. Believe all this? I do this all on my own. I gotta get more poured because I'm still pitched. I'm still pitched significantly. And my house is up by 2 inches. So much is settled and I was never on point. Oh, good Lord. All right, I got that cover for the back of my truck. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll be back. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching.